President Trump, before I invite you up here to the podium, I want you to know if you are reelected, I always liked you. And I'm not saying that because I don't want to be sent to a labor camp. Well, I guess that's the reason, sir.
They have set a very bad precedent, however.
I think the American people have a concern about Donald Trump, which is why the people who know him best, including leaders of our national security community, have all spoken out. Even people who worked for him in the Oval Office, worked with him in the Situation Room, and have said he is unfit and dangerous and should never be president of the United States again, including his former vice president, which is why the job was open for him to choose another running mate. So that is a fact. That is a fact.
This is Halloween! This is Halloween! 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 Marjorie Taylor Greene!
The Democrat Party, they are a dictatorship as a whole, but it's not just Joe Biden. This is the entire Democrat Party, and this Democrat Party took over. They illegitimately took over in January of 2021. That's when I became a member of Congress. And I am so proud to say that I objected to Joe Biden's Electoral College votes, along with many of my colleagues.
Immediately upon taking the oath of office, I will launch the largest deportation program in American history. We'll get them out. And I will rescue every town across America that's been invaded and conquered. These towns have been conquered. And we will put these vicious and bloodthirsty criminals in jail, or we'll kick them the hell out of our country as fast as we can.
Now you may think, whoa, Rick, that's pretty dramatic. You're calling them the enemy within. Yes, I am, and here's why.
You know, I think we'd all agree that, we live in divided times, and whoever is elected in November, I hope they establish an initiative to heal the divide that exists in this country. And I have a great name for this. It could be called Project 2025.
To expedite removals of the Tren de Aragua gangs and other savage gangs like MS-13, which is just as bad. We have them by the thousands now. I took them out by the thousands, and they now are coming back in by the thousands. These people, what they've done to our country, I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. I will invoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. That's where we had to go, to target and dismantle every migrant criminal network operating on American soil. Religion and Christianity are the biggest things missing from this country.
Donald Trump is launching a new business venture. He's getting into the sneaker game.
Oh, trick or treats!
He's certainly an authoritarian, admires people who are dictators. He has said that. So he certainly falls into the general definition of fascist, for sure.
I'm sorry, 5th floor, please.
Let's make America pray again.
Oh, trick or treat, smell my feet. Kids used to volunteer to fight for their country.
Donald Trump is increasingly unhinged and unstable.
Ow, what's my costume?
Mark Milley and John Kelly are both disgruntled former employees.
I'm America, because that's where we are now, in the grabbage.
When Kamala came in, she deliberately dismantled our border and threw open the gates. She threw them open. The gates to an invasion of criminal migrants from prisons and jails, from insane asylums and mental institutions, from all over the world, from Venezuela to the Congo in Africa. A lot of people coming out of the Congo, not just South America, they're coming from 181 countries as of yesterday. Right in, we're a dumping ground. We're like a garbage can for the world. That's what's happened. That's what's happened to we're like a garbage can.
I'm America, because that's where we are now, in the grabbage.
You know, it's the first time I've ever said that. And every time I come up and talk about what they've done to a country, I get angrier and angrier. First time I've ever said garbage can, but you know what? It's a very accurate description. And when I win on November 5th, and it's not me, we win, we're gonna win. When we win on November 5th, the migrant invasion ends and the restoration of our country begins. We're gonna restore our country.